All right, it is 9:30. It is time to start drawing slash painting slash all of those exciting things. Um, I've already picked what I'm going to work on tonight. Um, I did the preliminary sketches on the actual tote bags, and I have a third tote bag that is not going to be a part of the giveaway, but is actually for my son-in-law that I might also work on. So, got all sorts of stuff to do. I just have to decide which side I want to do first. I've got a close-up of the bookworm's head, and then I've got the sketch that is just the bookworm in front of all of his books. So I just have to decide which one sounds like the most fun to go first. I'm almost thinking maybe his big dumb face first. Could be fun. So I hope everybody is doing good. I have raccoons out on the porch. I can see them. No babies at the moment. Just full-grown adult types. But I think we're going to do the bookworm's face first. So I just need to get some colors mixed up, and before I do that, I can show you. This is the one I'm working on for my son-in-law. I already did one side of it, and then maybe later on we can work on the other side, which is that right there. And it's the Pokemon Palafin, which I honestly did not know what Palafin was. So kudos to Kai for letting me know what a Palafin is, because I have not played the new Pokemon at all. Let me toss that up that way and get a hoop on so that I don't completely mess everything up. So how's everybody doing? I hope you guys are doing good. I've had a pretty okay week. We actually got a little bit of rain. Not a lot, unfortunately, but maybe enough to save our blueberries. That is kind of my hope, is that maybe we'll at least get the blueberries saved. Now, I like to use the hoop at least for a little bit, and then I move on to not using the hoop for all the edgy bits. Is that actually a thing that you can say, edgy bits? And then I just have something under it so that it doesn't soak through and hit the other side. And that's actually just a giant lid with a washcloth taped to it. It works. You know, I'm kind of making all this up as I go, which is always exciting and fun. So now, alright, I think I did him with reds, yellows, and oranges. So I'm going to move that out of the way so that it does not get completely messed up. Hello, Hazel! I'm painting my bookworm because I like my bookworm. He makes me happy. So we're going to need some orange. We're going to need some yellow. So you were asking earlier, Hazel, about rain, and we're currently getting little tiny sprinkles. That's it. Just little teeny tiny annoying sprinkles that are probably not enough to actually be worth much of anything. I'm hoping for a little bit more rain, but so far no love on the rain front today. But you know, we did get a little bit, so I guess I shouldn't complain too much. I'm gonna need a lighter color for that green, and probably a lighter color for that red. That red might be a little bit intense, so we'll mix that. And a little bit of black, 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 black. You know, if I keep doing all of these all of these tote bags, I'm going to actually have to go buy some more fabric paint. I heard thunder earlier. But then again, I heard thunder the other day and nothing actually came of it. So we just aren't getting the rain that we need, and it's incredibly annoying because I would really like to have a blueberry crop this year. And it's just not really happening. Which is really too bad because the blueberries this year, they look, I mean, the bushes are loaded. But if we don't get rain, that's all they're going to be, is just kind of loaded with nothing. Also, I have a little metal rod that I use to mix paint, and I don't know where it went. Yeah, this is... I think I've said it in several videos, and... Oh, there's my little rod. There we go. And it is something that I feel intensely. If we don't get a decent amount of rain, not only are we going to lose this year's blueberry crop, but I'm really worried about the 4th of July. Because we have a lot of people on the lake that really like to set off fireworks. And I don't think that's going to be the world's best idea with how dry it is. And I'm hoping that they're all very sensible people who will not light off fireworks if the woods are, you know, nothing but tinder. But when you mix in alcohol and everybody wanting everything to go, but I don't know. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's heart-wrenching, Hazel. Strawberries are my second favorite fruit. Not my first favorite, but my second favorite. All right, here goes nothing. So if you've ever seen any of the videos where I've done this before, I found out that it's a good idea to just get everything a little bit damp. It just kind of helps with the blending. And now where did I put my paper towels? Aha, there we go. I don't want it to be too damp or everything over blends. But you do want it to be at least a little bit damp to kind of get everything going. Also, there's a absolutely doofy raccoon who is just having so much fun, and I'm trying to get this... There we go. I think that is now better in focus, and then I'll probably move it a dozen more times, because that is just what I do. Alright, put my kinda sorta inspo picture up here. Hello, little raccoon, you silly baby. I'm really hoping... Oh my gosh, wait. Before we start anything, that is tripod, so give me a minute. I am going to see if I can focus this up and out. There we go, because I saw a baby. So hang on here. I will go and put out some food, and hopefully we will get them up and close to the window. So give me a second. I will be right back. Haha. Gotta feed the babies, man. Now, tripod will probably growl at me when I go outside. But that's just a stay away from my baby's growl. But I saw a baby. Hi, tripod. Hi, sweetie. You can't come in the house. You have to let me out. I've got the food. Baby. I know you're hungry, aren't you? Go ahead. man, she doesn't even run anymore. She just kind of stays there. Oh, you know, you gotta socialize with the trash pandas. The trash pandas are adorable. Alright. Hi, Tripod. You're very cute. Yes, you are. You are very, very cute. Alright, let me plug everything back in here. Now I don't know, do we want to watch the trash panda or do we want to watch me paint? I am so hopeful that there will be a baby. You know, she has at least 5 babies, possibly 6. It's insane. All right, let me see if I can move this around. What are you doing, Tripod? I can't believe that she has that many babies. It's absolutely insane to me. Well, you know what? I'm gonna flip it back down to the painting, and if any babies pop up, then I'll just swivel the camera again. If we can see them. If not, then, you know, we'll just paint and probably enjoy the absolute cuteness that they make as far as noises go. Alright, let's see here. There we go. Right back down. Looking at our painting. I think. Yep, that got it. What am I doing, Tripod? She keeps looking in the window because she can see and hear me, and she is the cutest thing. Yes, you're a pretty girl, aren't you, Tripod? Oh, I think there's a baby. Hang on. Let's move that back up and over and see if the baby actually will look in the window. Tripod, be nice to your babies. Tripod. Tripod. Come here. She's such a silly girl. Come here, Tripod. Hi. Yeah. I know. That's how you know that we're friends. She will sniff me through the window. Alright. Back down to the drawing because she decided to chase the baby away because, you know, she wants all the food. Okay. Focus, Christine. We're painting. We're not playing with raccoons tonight. Alright. I think... Yes, it looks like I'm focused on the right thing. Distracted, but that's okay. Alright, so this is what we are painting. And I think we're going to start with the little head bit. His little fiery hair. Up. Tripod is definitely trying to keep the babies away from the window. I don't blame her. With 5 or 6 babies. You know, I've never been tested for ADHD, but would it surprise me to find out that I definitely have it? No. I definitely think I would probably test positive for ADHD. Oh, hi, baby. So, speaking of cute animal friends, I got a squirrel to let me pet it for 5 minutes straight today. Which, I'm not gonna lie, was so much fun. Squirrels are a lot softer than you would think. Like, so very soft. Or maybe you would think that they were soft. I don't know. I was not expecting the level of softness that he was. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Like I said, I figure if I ever went in and did get tested, they'd be like, oh, heck yeah, you're ADHD, lady. What, did you think everybody is this scattered? The true miracle is that I can keep to any kind of schedule. But you know, I am good at focusing when I have to. Okay, the whole idea of this hair is it's supposed to look a little bit like fire. Because our bookworm is, you know, a worm, which is a dragon. Oh, squirrels are fun. Like, I've been able to pet the chipmunks for years now, but I'm finally making a little bit more friends with the squirrels, and it's just so exciting. I was talking to one of my neighbors, and I was talking about my big dream of one day going to Isle Royale for at least a couple of days. I would love to go to Isle Royale and just do some kayaking, go around the island. And my neighbor pointed out, quite rightfully, that I would need someone to go with me, because if I went by myself, I would probably be a statistic. They would be like, local Upper Peninsula woman missing on Isle Royale. The last thing that anyone heard was, here, puppy! Because would I try to pet a wolf? I mean, I like to think that I wouldn't, but let's be honest, I would. Or it would be like death by otter or something. But yeah, this little red squirrel, he was so cute. He was sitting right next to me, and a lot of times I'll reach out and just touch their tails while they're sitting by me. And this one, he just sat there. And I was like, wait, you're not running off? And so I reached out again, and I started to pet him, and he was totally fine with it. He was like, okay. I would. I would be... I could see, you know, death by otter for me. Although I'm not dumb. I mean, I am not going to go out there and try to pet Tripod's babies, because she would rightfully attack me. But do I talk to Tripod and let her sniff my finger through the window? Heck yeah. Speaking of Tripod and the babies, once I get this done... Hello, Eleanor! Once I get this little bit done, I'm going to flip the camera and maybe even turn on the light outside, because there's at least one baby right by the window. Not that Tripod is enjoying having them right here while I'm babbling. It's okay, Tripod. I'm not going to eat your babies, I promise. I've also been having so much fun watching all of the baby birds who are just about the same size as their parents, but still want to be fed constantly. It's kind of hilarious. I'm like, you guys know that you're the same size as your dad there, right? And they're like, we don't care. We want to be fed. Let's see if I can get a little bit of something that almost looks like shading while I do this. Hello, Rose! We are painting, but we're about to take another raccoon break because the babies are out on the porch. and babies are the cutest things ever. So let me do this little thing where I aim this back up and out the window. And then I'll see if I can get at least a baby to come to the window. So hang on a second. I'll also turn on the porch light. So let me see if we can get some babies up. Whoops! Let me see if I can just kick the table completely. Good job, me. All right. That is at the right spot. What are you doing, tripod? Oh, I see a baby. Hi, baby. Tripod, where's your babies? Tripod, where's your babies? Tripod's like, I see one baby. Hey, sweetie. I'm just gonna open the window. You're fine. Come here. I know. You're a pretty girl. Now tell your babies to come up here. I want to see them. Oh, it's okay. I'm just opening the window, sweetie. You're all right. Nope, it does not look like the babies are going to be up near the window anytime that I flip the camera. Oh, you're not late, Rose. You are fine. So I keep getting very, very distracted because I both want to do art and I keep being very distracted by raccoons because the raccoons are absolutely hilarious and I love them. I don't know. Let me get you guys a little bit seasick and let me see if I can get the camera to where we can see the baby that is... maybe? Oh, there's a baby. Oh, hello, baby. I see a baby. Oh, my goodness. Sorry if you guys are seasick. But that little lump right there is a baby raccoon. And another baby. Hello, babies. Ah, they're so cute. All right, let me put the camera back down. So hopefully you guys saw the babies. They'll probably be back. They're chasing their mom a little bit. Sometimes you can get them to come to the window. Babies are so cute. Okay. I'm fine. I'm not highly distracted. Not at all. I'm never highly distracted. Okay, I'm always highly distracted. Let's be honest here. But I mean, how cute are baby raccoons? How cute are raccoons, period? Honestly, I kind of like them. They are so cute. That's why I had to put up, I don't know if you saw the short that I put up with them the first day that they were here. But I had to film them. They were too darn cute. And it does explain why Tripod was coming at all hours of the day, because not only is she a three-legged raccoon trying to make it in this world, but with either 5 or 6 babies, she had to have been hungry all the time. So, I actually ended up buying dog food that I'm putting out for the raccoons because it's cheaper than all of the sunflower seeds that they were eating. I was like, you know, you guys are eating me out of house and home, and sunflower seeds are expensive. And dog food is probably better for them anyway because they're like us. They're supposed to be an omnivore. Very opportunistic. But I'm thinking that the dog food is probably very good. You know, Tripod is She is definitely a scrapper. Hello, Gina. If you go back just a couple seconds, I just had the camera flipped around to baby raccoons because there were baby raccoons right in front of the window. They seem to have all moved on, at least for now. I think they're out on the stump, which is a lot further away. But yeah, we are painting up this tote bag. This is my final tote bag that I have until I get to the store again. So, should be good. I will probably do more of these because I am having so much fun making these reusable shopping bags, tote bags, whatever you call them. Trash pandas are adorable. I love my trash pandas. I know that they get a bad rep, but you know, I kind of am an equal opportunity lover of animals. There aren't too many animals that I don't like. Honestly, are there any animals that I truly don't like? There's a lot of bugs that I truly don't like. I think ticks, mosquitoes, and black flies are the bane of my existence and should be eradicated from the face of the earth, but I can't think of too many actual animals that I don't like. What about you guys? Any animals that you don't like? Oh, I see a baby. Hello, baby. Tripod's like, why do you keep addressing my children in that irritating sing-song voice? Obviously, it's because I love them. Silly thing. Shrews? They're goofy looking. You know, I never realized that they were around that much up here. And then my son's cat kept going down in the basement. Oh, you got bit by one? And I don't know if she's been catching shrews or little voles, but I thought she was catching mice until I realized that they had short little tails and extremely pointy noses. So at one point, I either had shrews or voles in the basement. I don't think I have them there anymore. Because my son's cat, Zia, is our champion vermin catcher. She's the reason I always tell the chipmunks that they really don't want to come inside. I'm not sure that they believe me, but they really don't want to come inside. Alright, we need a little bit of red right here. Maybe not that much. In fact, I might need a smaller brush for this bit. Oh my gosh, so I recorded the final chapter of the ship Who Won, and it is, it's always so bittersweet to get to the end of another series, so... Cats are fantastic, and I am very, very pleased when they are hunting in the house. But my cats are indoor only because I really don't want them decimating all of my little friends outside. You know? Because I don't think that the cats would have any respect for things like the fact that the chipmunks are my friends. You know? Alright, we've got the red. Now we need to get a yellowy orange. So let's get a little bit of orange here. We were not super hot, which is good, but I can already feel it's warming back up again. When we got that little bit of rain the other day, we cooled off. Hey, Jay! Jay, you missed the baby, the babies. There were baby raccoons, and I flipped the camera so that we could watch them a little bit. And I might have even been kind of letting them sniff my finger through the window. I mean, you know, as you do. Of course you let all of your little animal friends sniff you through the window. Right? Right. Oh my gosh. So I was watching a World of Warcraft video right before stream started, and I might actually have to get on World of Warcraft not for video making tomorrow, because I found out about another pet that is sort of a hidden pet that I need to go get because I don't know if it's going to be there after next week. So, might have to do that tomorrow. Because pets are life in World of Warcraft, just as in the real world. Oh my gosh. So is everybody excited for Friday when we start playing Disney Dreamlight Valley? Because I'm excited. I have not let myself open the game and actually start playing it on my own yet. Because I know if I do, my life will be completely consumed by it. But, plus I want to experience. It's a little bear cub that you rescue in a spot in the Bronze Enclave. It's sort of like this weird time-locked village. So I'm like, heck yeah, I want to rescue a little bear cub. Of course I do. Who wouldn't want to rescue a cute little bear cub? And get yet another free pet out of it. I can't believe how many pets Dragonflight has just in the regular questing. I think I've gotten like 7 or 8, and I haven't been doing nearly... I am not caught up on the campaign. I am so far behind, but that's okay. It is what it is. I just haven't been doing nearly as much playing lately. Also, is this coming through good enough for you guys? Can you see our little bookworm kind of taking shape here? Sorry. I don't mean to talk to the raccoons instead of you guys. But raccoon babies make the cutest noises. A little bit more yellow in there. There we go. A little bit more yellow right there. Yeah, that's how I want that. Alright. We need to get another little whisker going over on this side. Oh, I get obsessed, and I will play pretty much non-stop for a while, and then I just kind of chill out and and don't play. And then I'll get obsessed again and start playing like crazy again. The last couple weeks, it's pretty much I've only been getting on when I'm making videos, and I really need to get back into it, but I've been doing painting. So it's like trying to find a balance in life is so hard. Between working out, hello Lori! Between working out or trying to work out, doing painting, reading, going for walks, this whole balance thing in life is so hard to do. It's kind of annoying. I think they just need to put more hours in the day. Oh yeah, and sleeping. Sleeping's important. Hi, Tripod. What are you doing? She's like, are you going to give us more food? I think they ate a bunch of it. I think that's the worst problem I have with being very popular amongst all of the local wildlife. They all know that I'm going to feed them, so they all show up here. And they know if they poke their little noses in through the window and make noise, I will go feed them more. Sleep is so hard. I actually am looking to possibly get a new bed. I mean, a new mattress. And potentially a new bed, but the new bed's going to be I'm actually going to be downsizing. Right now I have a double, but honestly, for just me and the cats, I'm thinking I'm just going to go and get a twin bed. So, I have my neighbors on the lookout for a twin bed frame that I can then kind of zhuzh up. Is zhuzh a word? I'm going to pretend it's a word. And then once I do that, I can move stuff around, because right now I am so utterly dissatisfied with my bed. It's kind of ridiculous. Yeah, sleep? What is this sleep thing people talk of? I think it's that thing that people are supposed to get like 7 or 8 hours of, but I'm lucky if I get 5 most days. I can't help it. There's just so much to do in the day. And then it usually bleeds into the night. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna try getting one of those. I mean, not the really good ones, because they cost a lot. But I think I'm gonna try one of those, mattress in a box things. And just order one and then, let it do the little poof thing that it does. We'll see. We shall see. I'm kind of hoping that it'll work, because I need to do something. I'm so tired of waking up sore all the time. Sleep is supposed to be like regenerative, not something that makes you tired. Although I think part of that is just the season of life that I am in currently. Oh, really, Gina? That's so depressing. But they're cheap. Says the person who is good at being very, very cheap. But if they don't last, that is a lot less fun. So, I've decided whenever this giveaway happens, I will probably have a selection that whoever wins the drawing can just pick from. Because I don't see me stopping doing these anytime soon. I'm having too much fun with that, you know? Jezebel! I see you, Jezebel. Jezebel just went walking by. Oh my gosh. I hope he does alright, Lori. That's gotta be hard. Alright. I'm gonna do that thing where I flip the camera because Tripod just let me know that she's out of food again. So I'm going to turn the camera up. There we go, and I will be right back. I have to take my raccoon some food. So everybody enjoy. I will be right back. I just have to feed a Tripod. I'll put the microphone over there so that maybe you can listen to her. She'll probably growl a little bit because her babies are out there, but don't worry, she doesn't attack. I'll be right back. Tripod. Oh, the babies. Tripod, you're all right. Are you hungry? Come on up. Come on. Hi, baby. Come on. It's okay. Ready? There you go. Who's the pretty girl? Are you pretty girl? All right. Is she not the cutest raccoon ever, despite only having 3 legs? Ah. All right. There we go. Just have to plug everything back in. And flip the camera back down. Tripod is out there just being the cutest and doing her darndest to be very cute. Alright, back to the painting. I'm hoping if I get a new mattress that maybe my shoulder won't constantly be in pain. That's kind of what I'm hoping for with a new mattress. I guess we'll see. But right now, I don't know. Pain sucks. It's about the only time I really feel my age, you know? Alright. We're going to do these tendrils a slightly yellower, because of course we are. It seems like a good idea. A little bit more yellow. You know, being friends with all these animals is kind of fun. I can't believe how little Tripod wants to retreat from me anymore. When she first started showing up, if I even opened the window and talked, she would disappear. Now she's like, oh, wait, You're not trying to shoot me, and you bring food. Okay. I guess I like you. And I think I hear most of the babies coming back as well. Not surprising. Oh my gosh. Life is weird. See, I'm always afraid to go into, like, the doctor because that's always the first thing they reach for is some wonderful form of steroid. And I really hate taking steroids. They just make you feel. I mean, it's good if the pain goes away, but it's also bad when they usually make you just feel like crap. Or at least they make me feel like crap. You know? There we go. That's how I want that. You know, I'm starting to feel so much more confident working with paint that maybe eventually I will work my way up to the oil paints that I still have not had the guts to use yet. That's kind of my goal, eventually, to work my way up to oils. They're just so intimidating. I always feel like acrylics are a little bit more forgiving. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe oils will be the thing that I just love the most. I don't know. Willing to find out, though. Also, is the music at a decent level for you guys? Oh, jeez. They do all the things until they don't. I I am very similar to you, Hazel. I have not actually been to the doctor in it's been a hot minute. Maybe more than a hot minute. I just do remember every time I ever did go to the doctor, it was like, here, take these drugs. And I'm like, but I don't like drugs. I really don't. Can't you just, tell me to rest a little bit and it'll all be fixed? A little tiny bit more red. Okay, good. I've been trying to get my levels right. I feel like that's the thing that I struggle with the most, both in videos and streams, is trying to get the music levels right. Tripod, you have an entire giant pile of dog food. Quit looking in the window. She's out there just crunching. I really do love this character, this little bookworm. I first did him for that t-shirt giveaway last year, and since then I have drawn him in a lot of different interesting places. I drew a picture of him wrapped around a Christmas tree. That one was cute. He's just sort of become my new little buddy. He makes me happy. Which is why I decided he definitely should get a tote bag of his own. Kind of sort of works. And that even kind of looks shaded. Yay for shading. At least a little bit. Need to just go a little bit more with the red because things bled a little bit. I knew I made that too wet. That's okay. We fix things. I think the bookworm might be my spirit animal. What is your spirit animal? A bookworm. All right, now green. Greeny yellow. Let me wash these brushes a little bit. I did a tote bag that I loved the way the front turned out. And then I flipped it over to do a design on the back side, and it turned out like utter and complete hot garbage. So that one is just going to be mine, which means the next time I go to like Walmart, which is where I keep buying these blank tote bags, I'm just going to have to buy more. Because I guess I'm just going to have to be an eco girl and just start using reusable tote bags because, I just have to because I now have one for myself, so I'm just going to have a bunch. I think that's how that works, right? I'm sure that the doctors would tell me to lose weight now. I was doing so good. And then this whole change of life has started to hit me. And there are parts that I am looking forward to, but the hot flashes and weight gain can just... I'm very annoyed. I mean, granted, some of the weight gain is lack of self-control. But some of the other... Fox is a good spirit animal, Rose. I think that's a fantastic spirit animal. Yeah, this whole menopause thing is... There are good things about it, and then there are things that I am just so annoyed. Thank you very much. So I've been a little bit cranky about that here lately. Because it feels like no matter what I do, and I have been getting... I had the pedometer, and I was tracking my steps, but it was just one of those cheapo pedometers, and I already think I broke it. And I've been getting like 15,000 steps a day. You would think at 15,000 steps a day, I would be losing weight. But, no, not really. It's very dumb. Oh God, the hot flashes. Hot flashes over the winter, not so bad. Hot flashes when it's 90 out, I'm a little bit, I'm very over it. Not even a little bit over it. I am very over it. You know, there are things you can put up with and other things that I'm just like, heck no. Yeah, but you would think with all those steps, Hazel, that I would actually be losing weight. But no. No, I think I've lost maybe a half a pound in the last month. And yes, I know that weight loss actually does begin in the kitchen, and I've been trying to eat a little bit less. But menopause is silly. The only good part about it is, you know, the lack of a cycle. That part's kind of nice. I'm okay with that. So when this dries, I'll be going back kind of over it with a black fabric marker to kind of do the lining of everything. I could technically probably line it with black paint, but it's just so much easier to do it with the fabric marker. It's easier to make an actual very precise line exactly where I want it. Yay! And now we need the red again. Except we'll let this dry a little bit. Age does seem to change us. It's a thing. Alright, can I do these eyes? Of course I can do the eyes. Can I do the eyes without them bleeding into everything else is the actual question. I want... There's the blue. I love playing the... Oh, people ran away. Should be plenty of blue. And now we need... Where's my little thingy? You know, you would think at some point I would be organized. I think organization is for people other than me, though. I'll just mix it with the paintbrush. That's fine. There we go. Because the eyes of our little dragon are definitely a baby blue. So I think this is the main reason that I switched to the fabric paints as opposed to just the fabric markers, which I do love the fabric markers. But with the fabric paint, I can do a lot more mixing, and that just makes me so happy to actually be able to mix my colors. What are you doing, tripod? Are you snarling? Ah, there's another mama up there. Tripod's like, this is all my food. This is not your food. Sorry, I get quiet whenever I start really concentrating on a line. Alright, now for pupils, which is always the trickiest part. Oh, what's the matter, babies? Hi, baby. Aw, there was just a baby peeking in the window. I only have hand and eye coordination when it comes to drawing, and that's only sometimes. But overall, I think I like that eyeball. Huzzah! Good job. Now I just need to make one that matches it on the other side. That's always another hard part. That's okay. I got this. Deep breath in, deep breath out. We are good. Everything is good. And other eye. Go, 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 go. Hi, baby. I'm getting distracted by babies. I don't know if we can see them. Hang on. Hi, little babies. Do you want to paint? Baby, come I scared them. I don't even know if you guys got to see them, but I scared them. Oh, there was a face. Okay. Back to the painting. You know, all this wildlife is very distracting. It's fun. Oh, we will be here, Rose. But all this wildlife is very distracting. Says the person who puts out all the food for them and would not have it any other way. I usually just go to Walmart. Although I did go to Michael's when I went to the big city. I went to Michael's and got a bunch of really cool stuff from Michael's. But yeah, I usually go to Walmart. I've been known to get stuff from Dollar General. I am not overly picky when it comes to my art supplies. Walmart does seem to have a decent amount of art supplies, which I appreciate. And the prices aren't bad. And I was surprised. I actually found some of the same brands that I got from Michael's at Walmart, and it was cheaper, so. We don't have a heck of a lot of choice for art supply stores in the Yoop. Parky, what you doing? Oh, Michael's is good. I like coloring. My biggest issue with coloring is I always want to change the pictures. Which is fine. There's nothing wrong with doing that. Parky, what are you yelling about? Adult coloring books are awesome. I have a mandala coloring book. Mandala. However you say it. I have an adult coloring book that was full of those beautiful mandalas. And every once in a while, I will sit down and just work in that a little bit because it's just so sometimes calming. Sometimes it's maddening. Not gonna lie. Sometimes it makes you a little bit crazy when I miss the lines or whatever. But a lot of times it's just really peaceful and nice. Parky, are you gonna bother the baby raccoons? Don't bother the baby raccoons. Parky's like, I will bother whatever I want to bother, lady. Yeah, he is just making all the noise. He's prepping for the zoomies. And it should be hitting him any time now. Because that is what the Parkies do. Alright, I'm going to let this dry a little bit so that it does not run. And then we will come back to that. So now we're going to work a little bit on the bag that I'm doing for my son-in-law. If I can loosen up the hoop. There we go. I cranked the thing on the hoop way too tight. Alright, put that right there. Get the hoop out. Yeah, we will work on the edges and everything once this dries, at least a little bit, because it's starting to run and I don't actually love that. So I'm going to let it dry a little bit. Can I put that? There we go. That's a good spot for it. Don't warp. And I'm going to work on my son-in-law's Palafin. Your dog is snoring. Oh my gosh, that's adorable. Speaking of Palafin, I need to look up its coloration. I think it's just blue. But let me look that up really quick. Alright, we'll put that there. And then we'll do that. And then we'll move that over there. There we go. Puppers are cute when they snore. You know, Parky snores. He's a absolutely ridiculous creature, and he snores like mad. It's honestly hilarious at the same time as you just sit there and look at it like, are you really snoring? And he's like, heck yeah, I'm snoring. You better believe it, lady. All right. Let me put the hoop in. Yeah, that's still dry enough. So, Palafin is a Pokemon. So this bag is being done for my son-in-law. This side is the side that I did, which is shiny Palafin. And the other side will be just regular Palafin. So, of course, shiny Palafin, I had to make sure to put all of the glitter paint with it so that it could be super shiny. Because it's a shiny Pokemon, so obviously. But here we go. Let me get that in there so that I can get that nice and tight. And I drew the Palafin in two different poses, you know, because the front and back of the bag. It's important to have the front and back, you know? You can't have just one side. Alright, looks like Palafin is mostly a very, very light baby blue. Oh my god. Cats snoring make me giggle. I mean, granted, there's a lot of things in the world that make me giggle, but snoring cats definitely are high on the list of things that make me giggle. Alright. There we go. We have a Palafin. We have... Yep, there we go. Yay! Now I just need to mix some paint on my extremely expensive palette here, which, yes, it is just a Daisy sour cream lid. Thank you very much. Because we're high class here. We use Daisy sour cream lids as paint lids. Paint lids? Is that the right thing? I have no idea. Alright. We're gonna go just a little bit of this. And then just a little drip of blue, because he is a baby blue color. And then, let me see here. Where is all of my stuff? That's a good question. You guys know I would completely lose my head if it were not firmly attached to my body. I am 1000% convinced of that. Like, if my head was not stuck to me, then obviously we would not have book readings because I wouldn't have a head to speak out of. Fine, I'll just mix with the paintbrush again. Oh, that is such a pretty color. Oh. You know, they get lonely. I think dogs even more than cats, but the cats, if we're out all day, Parky will literally not leave me alone. Like, the minute we get home, he's like, "You're home! I am not going to leave your side for the next hour." And people say cats don't have affection. They sure as heck do. Alright, there we go. I am good with that color. Alright, and then we need an even lighter. Oh, good night! Oh, Eleanor, get some sleep. Sleep extremely well, and I will talk to you probably tomorrow. Have a good night. Also need some regular white with just a little bit of glitter. I love the glitter paint, by the way. This was one find that I got at, I got this at Michael's, and then I found out that they also carry it at Walmart, and it's this extreme glitter paint. Do I have a big weakness for glitter? Yes. Yes, I do. I kind of dig glitter. Do most of my bags that I've made have a little bit of glitter to them? Yes. Yes, they do. Oh, Benjamin is such a cute name. I like it. Alright, I realize I forgot to sketch in Palafin's tummy. So, let me see here. No. I don't need that. I just need to see. Alright, so that is white, and then this over the eyes is white, and then it goes down, and blue across the tops of the fins, and there, and then kind of just kind of like that. Alright, got what I'm gonna do. Was there a Benjen in Game of Thrones? I read the books, but I never actually watched the show. It is a good name. Like I said, I read the books and I don't remember Benjen, but I read the books years ago. And I never did watch the show because I don't have TV. That is suitable for a doggo if they're very protective. There is a hair sticking out of this paintbrush. And I can't imagine how any hairs could ever Oh, what's the matter, baby? So I realize my biggest issue with doing these book bags for you guys is, at least on the live stream, is the dry time. Whenever I do it as a video, like that I've been reading to, I just splice together a couple hours worth of letting things dry and then coming back and making another video of the next layer. That's okay though, we'll at least get some of this done. Renfield. Now, Renfield, they just did a movie, Renfield, right? I feel so out of it with pop culture. I am not a with it person. Oh. But did she howl to the tune of Respect? That's the real question. Hi, baby. I love it when the raccoons peek in the window, like they're trying to figure out what the heck we're doing. They just make me happy. All of these silly creatures just make me happy. Oh, I thought he was climbing. I was about to yell at a raccoon. Respect and tuna. Well, you know, tuna is very important. And, you know, respect is also very important. So that tracks. You named her well. You definitely chose well. I should have drawn this palafin much bigger because I am having to be so very precise with this because everything is so little. It's okay. And when I go back and do line work, that will make it even better. But, oh my gosh, everything is just so... so very precise here. You know, this one I might have done better doing it in marker. I saw Becky on Instagram, and I know that her daughter just graduated, so they might be very, very busy with just graduation and that kind of stuff. All of those big graduation festivities. Scooter, I know he left me a comment recently on a video, but other than that, have not heard anything. That's the only place I see Scooter, is either here or in YouTube comments. Tripod, if you ate all that food that I put out, I'm going to be so, you know, not annoyed with you, but my gosh, you are eating me out of house and home. It's almost like you've got 7 or 6 or way too many babies or something. So, does anybody else paint and notice that they mix up far more paint than they actually need? Like, how do you ever estimate how much paint you actually need to cover an area? I was just looking at this and I'm like, this is going to be way more paint than I needed. Oh my gosh, Shiva the Destroyer. I absolutely love that. I tend to name my pets after whatever my current obsessions are. So for a while, I had a bunch of pets that were named after anime characters. And then I've also named several animals after various and sundry. You didn't miss much. I am now working on Palafin. Well, the bookworm dries a little bit. And yes, pet names. Because pet names are always a good thing to discuss. There we go. Whew. Also, Eleanor went to bed, so Eleanor is no longer in the chat. Oh, Becky! We were just talking about you. Sink or float. How was your daughter? I saw that she graduated. Does she feel all like adult now? I know I both did and didn't feel extra adult when I graduated. We definitely were saying good things about you, Becky. We always say good things about the people in our chat because everybody that shows up to these chats is wonderful. Ah! And I'm just going to keep knocking things because that is what I am good at. Thank you very much. And I also just realized that I knocked that camera enough that you can't really see what I'm doing. There we go. That's a little bit better. So once I get the color in this Palafin, we'll check on the bookworm and see if maybe we can at least do the edge pieces. Prom and Supergrad. What is Supergrad? That does not sound like anything that is familiar to me. I had so much fun at prom that I went to 2 of them. Both times with just good friends. And we had a blast. Actually, the funniest part was my senior prom. I ended up going with my cousin's boyfriend because he went to the same school as me. She went to a different school, and he wasn't going to be able to go to prom unless he went with a junior or senior because he was just a sophomore. So I was like, yeah, sure, I'll go with you. Because of course I would. Your dog is named Miss Green? Oh, that's a great name. I like it. This needs to be a very, very light blue. Oh, oh, okay. Yeah, we did a senior lock-in. It just wasn't called, it was just called the senior lock-in. That was so much fun. I remember, I think the best thing about both the school that I went to and our senior party or senior lock in or whatever you call it was the school I went to was so neat. Like a lot of schools in Michigan, at least the older schools from when I was a kid, pretty much a lot of the schools around us were built with swimming pools. I think because there's so much water in Michigan, it just makes sense to build your schools with pools because, otherwise people might drown. And so we had use of the swimming pools. That is a mosquito. We had use of the swimming pool at our senior lock-in, which just made it even more fun. Because that was kind of where I spent a good deal of my time. Velcro wall and human bowling. I remember we had, and how we fit on them, don't ask me because I don't know, but we actually had big wheels and tricycles that we rode around in the commons on because we were a little bit insane. Then again, aren't all kids at least a little bit insane? It's half the fun of being a kid. Oh, I can't forget that the Palafin has a heart on its chest. So I probably should paint that in before I get the rest of this white going. Thankfully, I had some red left over. There we go. Now the question is, can I freehand a halfway decent heart? Maybe. So, Becky, really the only thing you missed was a lot of me playing with raccoons because they're out on the porch right now. And so, while there was still a little bit more daylight, I was able to turn the camera on the raccoons a little bit. Also, I keep getting massively distracted by the baby raccoons because they are out on the porch right now as well. And they are the cutest things that I think I've ever seen in my life because baby animals are adorable. Swimming is, I think, one of those very important things. I am fully aware that I was definitely lucky in the school district I went to. Like, I never thought that I came from a really great school district, but I think our school district was much better back when it was built in like the 50s and 60s. So our schools were still pretty darn good, especially when you consider I grew up literally 2 blocks north of 8 Mile in just outside of the Detroit. The Detroit. Well, good job, me. I can speak well. But yeah, I grew up 1 block north of Detroit. Which wasn't nearly as bad as most people make it out to be. I know Detroit gets a terrible rap, but I don't remember anything all that terrible growing up. Raccoons are so cute. Becky, I don't know if you saw it or not, but I put out a short, maybe it was yesterday, of the baby raccoons. And yes, they are extremely cute. They make the dumbest cute noises ever. And I love them because they're very cute babies. Sorry if you guys don't see much going on right now. This is mostly white paint, so it's not going to show up really well. But I feel like it's very, very, very necessary. Well, you know, that's the good thing about the fact that what I have is a YouTube channel, and it's not like I'm going to erase stuff, so it's there whenever you get a chance to see it. It is, if you remember Tripod, the three-legged raccoon, she brought her babies. And she either has 5 or 6 of them, which is, it's a lot of babies. She has all the babies. Tripod is just the baby mama of all baby mamas. Oh my gosh, that's awesome, Becky! Oh, celebrate for me as well. That is the best news. Like, you could not ask for better news than that. I am so happy for her. And you. Putting a little bit more white around the eyes, and then we'll go back to checking on the bookworm and see if he is dry enough to finish up at least the basics. Oh, that is so... Like, you could not ask for better news than that, Becky. I am so happy for her. Oh, I can't forget. I need to go... Yeah, it looks like. Right there. She's got to be so relieved. And I know you are, too. There we go. Also, I really should have closed the front door. There is just enough of a gap in the front door, and I think that's where 99% of these mosquitoes keep coming in through. And it's very annoying. Because I did not put on bug spray, and I probably should have. Oh, that is probably the best news anybody has popped up with in a decent amount of time. I am so happy. That is, like, that's honestly really good news. I'm so happy for you. I almost forgot that this Palafin needs a pink mouth. And then some eyes. And then pretty much everything is going to be line work for this dude. Which I will end up doing later. And this mosquito needs to die. Almost got it. I almost got the mosquito. Alright. There we go. And eyes. What color are... Blue on top, pink on the bottom. Got it. Not that paintbrush. Fine. Yes, pink on the bottoms, but a lighter pink than the tongue pink. That might be the right pink. You know, I swear if I get a mosquito caught in this paint, I'm going to be so angry. And then... eyes are always so hard. Like, you have to try so hard to get them right. Now, a tiny, tiny brush and a tiny, tiny bit of black for pupils. Oh no. Where are you at again, Lori? I know there's been a lot of strong storms all across America, so... Alright, now I need just a tiny touch of white. Okay, well, sleep well, Lori. I will probably be getting off here myself fairly soon. I just want to finish up my bookworm, at least the basics. But I did want to get this Palafin at least going. Oh, he's sick. Okay, I'm pleased with the Palafin. So, there we go. Oh, there we go. He's kind of cute. He definitely needs a lot of line work. But that's okay. That will come in a little bit. Oh my gosh, raccoons everywhere. Hello, babies. Hi, tripod. Arrgh. You make such dumb noises, tripod. Alright, let me grab the bookworm again and put Palafin over here to dry. Alright. Now I pull out my other amazing stop things from soaking through towel wrapped around cardboard. And pop it in here so that we can do the rest of our bookworm. Do I improvise with just about everything I do? Heck yeah, I do. I am an improv, I would say queen, but I'm not the queen of anything. But I am decent at improving, I think. There we go. One bookworm to work on. Oh, I will definitely post the finished pics. I mean, because it's not going to be finished tonight. I still have all of the line work and stuff like that that'll have to be done. But you know what? We can at least finish up and get some horns and the rest of his silly fire hair done and all of that kind of stuff. Alright, you know what I need to do? I need to switch out water because this water is kind of dirty now. But every once in a while I'm prepared, and I actually brought another cup of water over, so huzzah me! Bit of water going up here and see if I can continue the fight. Oh, it's a baby raccoon. I don't know why anybody would think I had ADD as I get distracted by baby raccoons at the window yet again. Oh, they're so cute. Why are they so cute? It's not fair. Like, they're not supposed to be so cute that they completely distract you. Or maybe they are. Maybe that's their secret. They're just incredibly distracting. That's true. If I were not distracted by adorable little baby raccoons and things, you guys would think I had been replaced by somebody else. And we can't have that. Alright, now a little bit of water. And see if I can blend this fire into something that looks like fire. I think the real distraction is all of these stupid mosquitoes that have made it into the house. That's truly distracting. Alright. This needs to go right around the horns. Oh my goodness, Becky. I don't blame you for being scared. Hopefully everything is fine. Eight years old, all the paper's wet. But the important thing is, did he have fun? And also, is the mess cleanable? Thankfully, almost every mess is cleanable. Be afraid, be very afraid. I think that's how most kids manage to survive. The fact that they are cute and we love them. You know that whole sugar thing and not melting? I always say that I was always worried as a kid that salt also melts in rain and water. So, I'm not sure how safe I am out in the rain. Tripod, did you empty your food again? Alright guys, we need to have one more tripod break, so let me flip the camera up and you can see Tripod out there. I am going to go take her food for the third time in this live stream because she is a very demanding girl. I will be right back. I'm going to go feed the raccoons. So, I'll be right back. Tripod, are you starving to death? Hi, baby. Yes, I'm getting you food. Hi, Tripod. Hi, Mama. She's as hungry as she was because she did not come up and start eating when I was still on the porch, so she might be slightly more full this time. Okay, back to drawing or painting or whatever you call this. I am totally salty. And I'm just gonna knock things everywhere. And back to our bookworm. Oh, wait. We will swing back up to Tripod really quick. Because she's got her little head. Oh, Tripod has me totally trained. Tripod, what you doing? She's like, I like food. Alright, back to the painting. You guys can all see you on the chat as I swing and focus on the computer briefly. I am a very well-trained human. The squirrels, the chipmunks, the birds, everything. All of the critters have me very well trained. But I mean, can you blame me? They're so cute. I love my dumb critters. Alright, let's see here. We just need to finish up this neck. And this here antenna, feeler, whatever you call this. Take that right on now. She does have kids to raise, and I don't blame her. She's a hungry girl, and I understand. I remember when I was like trying to feed babies. That's a very hungry time. There we go. I like that. Okay. Oh my gosh. But yes, I am exceedingly well trained by all of these animals. I guess I'm just very trainable. Kids do take it out of you. My kids are like full-on adults, and I still don't think I've entirely recovered from childbirth. That's a joke. I think I had an easier time with childbirth than a lot of people did. Good night, Rose. Sleep well. I will see you hopefully Friday. Friday I am going to be streaming Disney Dreamlight Valley. I'm kind of excited. So hopefully I will see everybody there. And we will all experience... There are now stupid mosquitoes in my paint. But yeah, I'm planning on we can all experience Disney Dreamlight Valley together. And I think it's going to be a good time. Although I don't know because I haven't tried the game yet. We will all be trying it simultaneously together. Should be fun. It seems like a game that's kind of right up my alley. I think the only thing I need to do before I stream it is to go through and make sure that the setting to not have all the Disney copyrighted music play so that the stream gets flagged. I need to make sure that that setting is on, and then we'll just have to sing our own Disney tunes instead of using the copyrighted music. I'm looking forward to it. It's one of those games that I kind of wanted, but I wasn't going to buy it. And then my son gave it to me for Christmas, and I've been sitting on it waiting to finish the World of Warcraft challenge or the 100 Baby Challenge, but that one's going to take a lot longer. So I was like, okay, we're going to do it on stream. It's going to be so much fun. And so we start Friday. I'm excited. All right, we need a little bit of a neck. So I need a little more red paint. Not a lot, though. Just a dribble. There we go. But yeah, I'm kind of excited about this whole Disney Dreamlight Valley thing. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. But I'm not exactly sure because I have very deliberately not watched anybody else stream it. I kind of want this. I'm going in blind to it. So it's going to be everybody, including me's first impression. Which could be very bad. We could be highly amused and watching me fumble my way around trying to play it. But you know, it is what it is. If I didn't fumble a little bit, then I wouldn't be me. I'm trying hard not to let this bleed this time, because I'm going to have to go back and fix his pupil bled down into his muzzle, which I can fix, thankfully. But I'm trying not to let that happen again, because that'll just be more for me to fix later. Bad mosquito. You know, I know that mosquitoes are a part of the food chain and supposedly important. I'm always trying to learn from mistakes, both in painting and in gaming. Alright, there we go. I almost went for paint when I was supposed to be going for water. Okay. But yeah, everybody practice your Disney songs because I'm sure we're all going to have to sing them because like I said, I'm going to turn off the copyrighted music. I did read that there is a setting that you can do that so that you can stream the game and not get copyright claimed. It just means y'all are going to have to put up with my terrible singing. It'll be great. You can laugh, we can all laugh. We can laugh together as I attempt to sing like Disney songs. The best part is I will probably sing them so poorly that they won't get copyright tagged. That's always a good thing. Alright, the only thing we need to do now is the bookworm's horns, and then I think I'm going to call it for the night, but we do need to get his horns done. Now, in the picture, I did them yellow, but I think I'm going to mix a little bit of gold with this yellow and make them kind of a yellow gold. Because I like metallics. If I can get this metallic to come out of the bottle. Because of course if you're a bookworm and you have cute little horns, they should be gold. I think. Very cool. Mix yellow and gold together and you come up with a yellowy gold color. You know what? Be smart about this, Christine. There we go. Since you're left-handed, paint the right side first. Are you looking in the window at me, tripod? I swear, raccoons are the nosiest creatures. Also, painting around the spot where the bag handle is sewn in is so hard. But that's okay. Horns! You know, as always, when I do the cleanup and line work, this is going to look so much better. I don't think I ever realized just how important line work is to a finished, especially when it's something cartoony like this. But it really is kind of like one of the more important aspects of drawing. The fun things that you learn as you start to paint again in your 50s. Yeah, the line work is the definition. It's, you know, it just kind of finishes the whole piece. Like, could you leave it without line work? Probably, and it would be okay, but the line work just finishes it, you know? And speaking of finishing it, I will be finishing this up probably tomorrow. And yeah, I will definitely post it. Whenever I hit that 2,000 subscriber mark, I will do a video, probably with little snippets of all of the different pieces that I recorded. Like, I didn't record every last bit of making these bags, but I did record at least parts of it. So, you know, and then it'll just be kind of like with my t-shirt giveaway. It'll be a week or 2 weeks, and then probably just a week. It'll be a week of anybody that comments under the video is entered into the drawing for one of 3 different tote bags. And there's going to be a choice because I'm probably just going to keep on painting. So there is the bookworm. Now, if you weren't here at the beginning of the stream, this is the picture that's going to be on the other side. It's the bookworm amongst a pile of books that have been all knocked about. But I can't work on that because this side is wet and I don't want to mess it up. So, and then I'll show you the other bags that are finished really quick. If I can manage to get over there and not drop everything. Alright, so finished bags, fronts and backs. We have our very happy unicorn. He is so cute. This is our unicorn before he goes shopping. And this is our unicorn when shopping is over. Gotta love that. And then we have the first one that I think everybody has probably seen by now, and that is our kitty cat on the moon. And then on the back side, I just did a little sky and it says dream. And then our third one, which if you've been watching the different reading videos, they both featured, but we have our wolf, which is our wolf with a blood moon behind him. And then on the other side, we have our solar kitty cat. So, those are the three that I have done. I will also have the bookworm done, and probably more, and then whoever wins the drawing, there will be 3 winners, and the winners will have their choice of bag. I mean, granted, hopefully everybody doesn't all want the same bag, but everybody, the 3 winners will each get a bag and be allowed to choose. Anyway, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys for watching. I hope that you had a good time, and I hope to see you on Friday when we do Dreamlight Valley. But until then, I will see you guys next time. Bye!